Hey, Ray, Brad.
And I'm Christa.
From Big Family Homestead, and we've got something really cool and special to share.
Yep.
So check this out, and we'll be right back. All right, Grace. So this is the day after surgery.
Yeah,
It's really hard for you to hear.
but I have my hearing on over the band.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's going to be one on that side when everything heals up.
Yep.
So then you'll be able to completely ignore all of the chores we ask you to do, right?
No.
You'll hear them, you just won't have to do them. No, that's not you, is it? So you're feeling okay?
I'm feeling a bit better from yesterday.
Yeah. Well, glad you're feeling better, honey.
Hi.
So yeah, our daughter Grace had surgery.
She did. She has had a Baha implant placed on the right side of her head. Baha stands for bone anchored hearing aid. It's very similar to a cochlear implant, but let me backtrack just a little bit. Grace has had tubes in her ears 5-6 times in her lifetime, and she has had diminished hearing because of her anatomy, also because of permanent holes in her eardrum that diminishes her hearing, because you're not getting a good vibration in your eardrum. So with that, this past year, 2 years, her hearing, since her last hearing test, her hearing
Getting bad.
has diminished diminished lower than her left ear, which has always had very bad hearing. So the doctors were like, well, we can try this. I said, well, what would be the end result? And I did ask him, I said, would it be better to repair the eardrum? He said, with as much damage as she has had because of multiple sets of tubes, the repair doesn't always work. I said, okay, then let's not even bother with that. Let's just go ahead and put the Baha implant in. And he completely agreed. It was something that he had said, hey, should we do this? I said, okay, yeah, let's do this. And so that was what we did yesterday. So
It's been a struggle because Grace, well, many of you pray for her, and we're very grateful. Many of you are well-wishers and are grateful. You guys sending cards and things, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But it's been a struggle with Grace because she, if you don't know, she has cerebral palsy. She was born at 1 pound and 15 ounces, and she's got several medical things. She eats through a G tube, and we don't need to go into all the stuff, but she was scheduled from a very early age to do complete reconstructive surgery on her face when we lived in Ohio. And all of a sudden, when, you can have your doctor and keep your doctor, nothing's going to change. When that kicked in, all of a sudden, all these doctors, which was an entire team of doctors, who were all on board. They said, as soon as she's this age, as soon as this bone density, as soon as this then we're going to do it. They were all on board. And then when that happened, they all said, we don't really think it's a good idea now.
no, we don't think we can do it.
So it's been a struggle for us trying to get doctors on board with getting her going with starting to schedule things. And then COVID hit.
Yeah. And so it's
And then nobody was taking any appointments.
no, nobody took any appointments at all. And we were lucky. Her first appointment was scheduled for her left ear implant. It was scheduled for March of 2020. Well, that got canceled. And thankfully he did call. Actually, the doctor called and was very apologetic and very kind. And he's like, look, we don't know what's going on with this, so we're just going to have to put this off. Well, it did get scheduled for July of 2020, and she recovered wonderfully from it, and her hearing just improved. Because I failed to mention, she has diminished hearing in the ear canal, but the bone in the back, she has she can hear very well. All the different levels, she can hear very well. Hence why we did the bone anchored hearing aid. But yeah, so she's recovering. She's doing well. She has had quite a bit of pain yesterday, but she's doing well.
Yeah. And the thing moving forward is now that she is legally an adult.
Yeah.
Legally. Air quotes, legally
She's
an adult.
legally an adult. She's 19.
Now the problem is you basically start over. Because when she was a child, doctors seem to be much more interested in, yeah, you know what, let's do these big time surgeries that are going to benefit her for her whole life.
Sure.
And now they're kind of just like, well, have we really checked into everything before we do nothing?
Yeah, well, I'm encouraged because of her current ENT. I think with that group, we're going to really be able to get the ball rolling. I know we're going to have to go to Marshfield, possibly even Madison, to get these surgeries done. But with her current ENT, I think we'll be able to really get this ball rolling.
Well, and please continue to pray because this is going to be a years long process.
Yeah.
And that's if everything goes smooth.
Yeah.
So I know that a lot of you guys love Grace, and we're very grateful and pray for her and well wishes, and we are very grateful. So we wanted to just let you know this little update. It's a little bit of a bright moment in a lot of garbage for the last few years.
Yes, it is.
So anyway, thank you. And I don't know. You guys, you gotta do some line dancing or...
Yeah, no. Nope. Have a blessed day. Sorry, an amazing and blessed day. Gotta say the whole...